Morning everyone, up here in the Dublin Mountains on a cold, pretty cold and damp Sunday morning. I just wanted to take part in a challenge laid down by John Bishop on the Living to Learn community channel, and it was to make your own book. So John has a very fancy one that he made himself for his pack, but I'm going to use the scenario where you're out in the woods and your saw has broke and you have to go make another one double quick. So the tools I'm going to be using are going to be my quick catch mongrel that I came up with the idea, and Brenton Good was kind enough to make and redefine. My Pathfinder Long Hunter Tomahawk and my Baco Laplander. So as at the moment now I'm just roughing out the shape for the middle brace. It's going to be a bit of a stop-starty video as I jump in and out and do what I'm doing, so we'll get at it. So I'm not looking to make this too thin because it has to sit into a joint on the brace, but that's roughly about where you want it, and you can make your braces to suit. I'm just going to level up this side here. The one thing I've always kind of suffered with is wood choice. I can never seem to find a stick that isn't covered in knots. So there we go. There's some quick leveling off. I'll be back in a sec with the other parts. So here we have what's going to be the two outer arms of my saw, and I'm going to cut a notch into it for this bit to sit in, and I've already got my receiving bit for the actual blade. I cut this out with the backhoe earlier just as I was tipping along. And the important part now here is, and I've messed up doing this before, is you want your cut not to be side on. You can put in an awful lot of effort and then mess it all up before you put that brace in. So we're going to put that bit in there. Stick you over here. Put you in yonder. Now, so here we have it here. So put this away. So I've battened in these. It's easier than hand carving it. You can use your center piece if it's robust enough. So there we go, and then that is going to marry in there like that. It doesn't have to be too pretty, just enough, and you can see there, that's where your blade will sit as you tighten her down. Again, these things don't have to be pretty. I'm going to go about to making the second one, and then I'll be back with the results of that. Right, other side, bit of dickying about. So my 2 notches cut here, and my 2 bits at the end. Now I noticed that the center brace is a little longer than my blade, but I don't mind. It all works under tension. Anyway, so my next step now, that I have my 2 middle bits running horizontally or perpendicularly from the bit where my blade is going to sit, I'm going to cut a notch for the strengthening where it's run across. So you've got these running, we might as well say, perpendicular to you. You got these running, the wedge here facing inwards, and you want your wedge on the top facing outwards. So blade, brace arm, strengthening wire. I'll go bang out one of those notches now. Where would we want you? Ooh. So there we go. I got my notches cut in the top, brace arm, strengthening wire, you can see how it kind of sets up there, and my cut for my blade. So I'm going to get all these together. I'm going to get a small stick, tie some cord around it, straighten it all up, and we'll see how she does. Whew. Right, so after much swearing and complaining and giving out, this is what I've devised. Now, I only had a certain amount of time. I'm no bushcraft master. This is my first attempt at doing something like this, so I had to use lashings. Plus I had a terrible accident with a bow saw before, and this is the last thing I want to have happen to me again. I haven't used a bow saw since, but there she is, a little over engineered, a little big, but quick, maybe 8 minutes all together. Here, look, if you had time you could do a better job and you wouldn't need lashings and she could be all pretty, but I just wanted to show that maybe there is a place for a marriage between all the clans, like this perfect Venn diagram where bushcraft and prepping and survival and all that can kind of just cross over. You know, if it's a get out of dodge situation or a shit hits the fan situation and you gotta go away and your tools will break. I mean, I'm not saying go out and become Ray Mears, and I'm not going to bug in like something out of an Xbox game, but I think a little of both camps is a nice way to go. I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give it a go on something small. It probably is going to fall apart, but I just wanted to kind of get over the hurdle of actually attempting to make one of these. So we'll give her a bash. We'll start with something small. Ooh. Be nice if something was bloody dry. Sorry. Start over 10. Beast! Alright. God, that was so. Ooh. I think I need more tension. Yep. But hey, at least I'm honest. There we go. Oh, wasn't so bad. So I'm going to actually build a fire now, so might as well give it a go. Attempt number 2. Oh, I'd like to add that in another video I touched on, I mentioned in my haversack vid, which you can see just over here, we give her a turn, that I never add or take away anything to my kit. If I'm given a challenge, I'll always come out and I will just bring the kit that I always carry. Now, I'm not saying, give yourself a year, build your kit, keep notes, take notes and get as much experience as you can, and then round your kit down. But try and stick with a kit every year. So many people are changing kits and stuff like that, and you're not building up the fundamental the fundamental skills, you know what I mean? You're just replacing gear with this, that and the other. We're not talking about sleeping equipment and stuff like that. I'm talking just tools and basic carries. Like for example, some guys carry nails. I only have one nail in my kit, and it's only a recent addition. It's on my Pathfinder journal. It's for use with a shadow board. So I decided not to cheat and add extra nails. I still only have the one nail, which is of no use for making a book saw. But what I do have on me is my car keys, and so I made do, knowing that this is all designed to work under tension, because if you only ever practice with nails, that's all you get. So I can go home and I still won't be adding, bar the one nail I have, I won't be adding any more nails. But we'll try. Coming up on 12 minutes, we'll try another bigger piece with the book saw of death. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh. Voila! You beauty! Alright. Alright. Hardest part of getting started, these things. Oh, there we go. There's the sweet spot. Oh, now you can see what's after happening to me here. I'm after losing my lashing again. I'm an honest man. I don't pretend to be sort of bushcraft master, but she slipped out through the joint again. I tried to do this in a quick video. We're all learning together. My kit may be refined, but I'm out here every time learning new skills. So the next time I come out and go to make one of these, you can actually see, here's where my notch is, and here's how much it's twisted. But get out and practice, be safe, and like that I've learned something here. I hope you can see that she's twisted, but my split rings worked. I just need to practice a bit more on fine-tuning the design to get it quick, but that's all what it's about. Thanks for tuning in, and if you fancy making your own bow saw, I'd love to see your attempts. I'm sure there's people out there who have beautiful ones already made in their pack I'd like to see. Again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.